This is the theater at Bet Shean. It's not the hippodrome. It's not the circus. They're in other locations. That's where the lions and the gladiators fought one another. That's where they had the chariot races. We just passed them on the bus. This was the theater. This was the place for culture. This was the place for drama. When the people came here, they could look out over the entire city. And it was a modern city at that time, 1500 BC. When Saul was here, it was 1050 BC. And you can see that the arches and the columns were brought in much later. The golden age of Greece was 700 to 400 BC. And these columns are Corinthian columns because of the ornate nature at the top of them. So that makes them approximately 400 BC in the later periods. And then the arches. Well, the Romans were here first, the Greeks, then the Macedonians, and then the Romans. And even before that, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, and the Persians. So everybody has left their mark here. And this stadium here is more Byzantine and Hellenistic than it was at the time of Saul. Now you can see the old theater areas. The old areas that used to be part of this theater, those are the old rocks up above. And this area in its heyday held 20,000 people. Down below you have seating during the Byzantine period for maybe 5,000 to 6,000 people. So what we're saying is that while different cultures have come in and gone out, the armies have come in and destroyed and then rebuilt with the leftover block and the knocked down columns to their own city. And it kind of got larger and taller and higher, and that's what we call a tell. A tell is a city that's been destroyed and rebuilt many times, and it rises in elevation. The same with Jerusalem. Where Jesus walked is about 30 feet below where the present day Via Dolorosa is, because the city was destroyed and rebuilt. And that's what you're seeing here in this city, Bet Shean. The earliest we know of it is about 1500 BC, but we can see various images and architecture that date from much more recent time, up to 700 AD.